What's good, YouTube? You already know it's Born Dog coming at you another video. Before we start this video, man, shout out to Sin's World. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube, follow his Instagrams. Also follow mine as well. And man, I appreciate you guys' love and support. We have been going crazy with this. You know, and also you just like the video, that's your donation to the channel. But let's hop straight into it, man. So today we're going to be talking about the woman's sexual imprint. This is going to be everything you need to know. This is going to be the full breakdown, everything, man. So listen. A woman's sexual imprint can be two things. Shout out Ron Wills. Now listen, growing up, see, I didn't understand what it was, but since, I watched that Ron Wills video maybe in 2019, probably, something like that, man. It's pretty long ago, 2019, 2020, something like that. But I watched that video of the imprint a long time ago. And one thing I can say, I knew off top what he was talking about. I didn't bring it to the space or anything like that. He brought it to the space, but I had been noticed that, before I ever seen the video, I noticed, certain things. And yeah, shout out Ron Wills for bringing the name and everything to the space, because people don't understand something, man. The sexual imprint is so important. It is so important, man. A sexual imprint of a woman goes with her to the grave. It goes to the grave with her, man. So, rewriting imprint and all this, okay, that's cool, but that imprint goes to the grave, dog. I'm gonna tell you this on top. The sexual imprint is basically two things. It's either the first three men she done slept with, or it's the males in her family. They played a role in her life, whether it be her uncles, cousins, dad, whatever. That is also, that's two things. Now listen, something I've noticed in my life, man. I've really noticed something. This is young, guys. This is young. I kind of got my first sense of the imprint when I was, say, maybe about I was maybe a good 14 going on 15. Yeah, it's about ninth grade. So listen, guys, me and this girl, we hit it off, whatever she chose. Back then, choosing, man. See, I'm gonna give y'all just a little brief story time. You feel me? Just a little brief story time, man. But listen, pretty much, me and this girl met through Facebook. And keep this in mind, we young, you know what I'm saying? We about 14, but yeah, we met on Facebook. And pretty much what she did was she sent me a friend request late at night, maybe 3 in the morning, whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and hop up in the DMs. Boom. Hit it off just like that. Like, without a doubt, we hit it off just like that. And as we got to talking and everything like that, she told me, sexual experience she done had and the names of the dudes. Because me back then, even back then, there's something I always knew in my mind, even as a young fella, and I'm still young now, but just as a young fella, I'm gonna say that. Something I always knew to do. Whenever a woman tell me who she's been with, who she's talked to, look them up on those apps so you can see, you can see. Because as a man, if you are dealing with a woman, this is period, because I hope y'all care about yourself. Y'all care about yourself, y'all gonna do this. You are supposed to find out who she has been with. You need to find out. You need to get her to talk about the one she liked the most, her first, whatever. You need to figure that out so you can see what they look like. And you can, scroll, whatever. You'll get to see their characteristics as well. But, you need to figure that out. And, yeah, sum it all up, man. Pretty much we hit it off, We hit it off. And I say we hit it off, guys. We hit it off. And yeah, guys, she treated me like a king, whatever. But the point is, she treated me like a king, point blank. And something I looked up was, I looked up her first. And her first stood out with me. Because her first stood out to me because of one thing and one thing only. I looked at this. Just a few characteristics, I just got the name in myself. I'm like, I look at him, he's light skinned. Who's light skinned? Me. He got nice hair. Who got nice hair? Me. I'm looking. Oh, he wear gold chain. Who wore gold chain? Me. See where I'm going here? He got tattoos. Who got tattoos? Me. You see what I'm saying? So I started to realize that, and I didn't realize that until, I'm gonna say, after I watched that Ron Wills video. You see, you can know something to have the information, but if you don't know what it is, then you're not gonna understand. So Shout out Ron Wills. But after I watched that video, I got to just thinking about every girl I've been with and who they were with before me. And I always paid attention from that point on. But yeah, guys, the dude literally was me. He was, put it this way, man. I don't mean he was me, but just put it this way. He had all of the same characteristics that I have, both physical and non-physical, which is why she flocked to me so strongly. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? Pay attention to that, guys. If you have a girl you are dealing with, pay attention to that, man. Get to the background. Get to the bottom of things. You have to know who she's been with, whatever, so you can see, do I resemble the imprint? Because if you don't resemble the imprint, two things is going on there. Either one, she's trying something new because she done got ravaged, ran through whatever, she's trying something new and she's getting into the phase 2 of the woman's sexual, dual mating strategy, whatever you want to call it. Or number 2, she's got an agenda behind things. It's only 2. That's only 2. Because if you don't fit that imprint, some is there. Some is there that is not genuine. I'm gonna say that. In my opinion, man, when a girl has ran through all them dudes and then she comes to you, that's not genuine in my opinion. Call it what you want to call it. And number 2, if she has an agenda for you, you know that's not genuine. But if you are someone who she genuinely just goes after her type, that's genuine. That's genuine, you feel me? So pay attention to that, guys. Pay attention to the dudes she's been with. Pay attention to those dudes, Find out who they are. Look at them. You got to understand that so you'll know what you're dealing with here. This is not to say, be a damn detective looking for the dudes, but as a man, you want to know who you're dealing with. So, man, I recommend doing that, But, yeah, guys, pay attention to how tall, how short, all that, man. And you'll really have your answers with your current situation with this woman. And also, guys, you know what I'm saying? It can also be the males, we're going to get into that in a minute. But understand that, guys, with every girl I've dealt with, with any girl I dealt with, I always done research on that, you know what I'm saying? I've always figured out like, okay, you must like light-skinned dudes or something, Any girl that has just came on strongly, I'm talking about strongly to the point where the connection was more than the physical, the connection was something else, then chances are when I always look at that girl, there has to be, a deeper meaning as to why she want me. I'm the imprint. The imprint is very deep, man. The imprint is so spiritual. Because I want you guys to think about something. This is me getting deep. Because I told you guys, this is the breakdown of everything about the imprint. Think about this, man, for a second. God intended for a woman to adjust to everything about this man when she has sex with him. Think about it. Her vagina takes the shape of him. Her vagina takes the smell of him. She starts to mold herself into this man, starts to pick up his characteristics, start to do everything that he does because what? She's becoming him. The head of the woman is the who? Is the man. Do you think the Bible just say this just to say it? No, this is what goes on. That's why women, listen, this is just, I know I'm getting, deep and just going out, but this is why a lot of times women be insane, they be confused because they done mixed up too many imprints, and now it's just they just done mixed up too many, man. They done, they done too much. But yeah, guys, the woman becomes that man, which is why the imprint is so powerful. It's more than just the physical, it's spiritual, guys. It's literally spiritual. Her spirit is going to be in tune with those men. It's going to automatically attach to those men. It's going to automatically connect with those men. See what I'm saying? So you have to understand that, man. It's very spiritual because God made the woman to be able to, attach to that man, to be able to become that man. That's why being promiscuous, man, it's not that women can't be open with their sexuality. It's that the problems that come with a woman when she's sexually liberated. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to keep it PG-13 when she's sexually liberated or when she's for the world. When she's doing that, she's going to develop some emotional, mental damage. But yeah, guys, pay attention to that, man. Any girl I've dealt with, I looked at one girl, man, I was wondering, damn, why was she chasing me? I said, you know what? Let me go back to Old Reliable how I always do. I go on their Facebook or whatever, and I figure out who's they dealing with, and boom. What do you see? What do I see? A light-skinned dude. Understand that, man. You do your research on the girl you want to watch, she met with you. He'd be like, hold on, man, this dude, he don't, you know what I'm saying, look exactly like me, but we got the same characteristics, man. And it'll be funny because you'll be like, damn, you know, the imprint is actually real. It's, I'm telling you guys, man, this is how it is. Listen, it's real. You know, it's very real. I don't know why people are acting like this. You know what I'm saying? This don't exist or whatever. The phenomenon is this, that, and the third. And look, let's go to the next thing. The family member. Say, for instance, she grew up in a house with a daddy that, you know, dark skin. And then he beat, you know what I'm saying? He used to be abusive to her mom. Guess what she's going to do? She's going to pick a dark-skinned dude that has a tendency to be abusive. Think it's cap. Think it's cap. For daddy wasn't in her life, but she knew him, but he wasn't in her life. Like he was just in and out, in and out. She's going to pick a dude that's going to be in and out her life. Think is a game. This is real, man. I'm passionate about this because this is the full breakdown of it. I'm telling you guys the scenarios and situations that it is. Bottom line, this is how it is. They shape everything after that. That's why a woman's upbringing is so important, because she shapes everything, you know, according to that. She does. A man can change. When a man know he's been brought up the wrong way, a man can adapt, change, and elevate. A woman cannot do that. She can in a very, very few situations. But for the most part, a woman is going to shape and mold her life into that lifestyle in which she grew up in. This is the bottom line. I'm telling you guys this, man. If you ever wonder why I didn't click with a girl, chances are you ain't fit that imprint. I'm just being real with you. Chances are you didn't fit that imprint. It's just the bottom line, man. The imprint is so deep, because you'll realize, like Ron Mills also say with the tribe of women, you'll realize, like, damn, this type of woman treats me good. I look at it, for example, you know, dark-skinned women tend to treat me like a king. Dark and browner skinned women, they tend to treat me like a king, approach more, etc. It's something about that. But with a light-skinned girl, don't get me wrong now, light-skinned girls are not, I'm gonna say this, me and light-skinned girls, you know, we got a thing or whatever, but the connection is nowhere near as strong as a brown-skinned or dark-skinned woman is. And even white women, to be real with you guys, a white woman, you know, she connects. Now, I'm gonna say this, guys, with a white woman, I'm starting to realize something. I've never been with a white woman, I'm gonna say that, but I pay attention to how, you know, light skins, dark skins, brown skins, and white women choose me. And white women, dark skin, and brown skins all choose in the same way. It's a very strong. You guys gotta look at things from a, not from just a corner perspective. You gotta look at things from a spiritual perspective. A choosing signal can be a lot deeper than you think, man. But I'm not gonna get too deep in that. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You can tell when it's, you know, not only lust, but something else there. When a woman is choosing on you, looking you in your eyes, it's something else. But I'm telling you guys, man, the imprint runs very deep. You need to be aware of that, because if not, then you're going to wonder about a lot of things with a woman, when in reality, it's the imprint, man. I'm telling you guys, it's why you think women love thugs so much. A lot of women are brought up in environments where their mothers or whatever is bringing in a thug. You know, their daddy was a thug, and now all they know is that. It's not their fault. It's what they grew up in, man. And when they change it, they have relationship problems. They do. They're not satisfied. That's how deep the sexual imprint goes, man. How I look at it. If I get with a woman and I know she don't like light-skinned dudes, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm not finna be nowhere where nobody wants me. Think about it. The small forward position is for small forwards. 6'7" and up. A point guard would not be in that small forward position. Point guard is 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3". How the hell is he gonna be a small forward? If she likes dark-skinned dudes that's tall, and you are light-skinned, you don't belong there. Now, you can be, you know what I'm saying, dark-skinned and just average height. She'll bond with you a lot more, because anybody, man, listen, sex is very accessible. A woman will have sex with anybody. It's the difference between sex and a connection. When you have a real connection, you'll know that. She gonna have that connection with them tall, dark-skinned dudes, or dark-skinned dudes in general. You know, that's average height. Say, for instance, this girl like light-skinned dudes. She like light-skinned dudes. Her imprint might have been a tall, light-skinned dude. But, you know, also above average looking light skinned dudes and average height light skinned dudes, she flocks to them. But dark skinned dudes, it's all right. That's what it is, guys. It's the bottom line. I'm telling you guys this. This is the full breakdown of the imprint, man. Everything you need to know about it. You know, all examples of everything, man. This is what it is, man. Women choose you because you fit that imprint most of the time. You do. It's a spiritual thing, man. It's a spiritual thing in which they can't hide, even if they try, you know. But I hope I answer you guys' questions. I hope I answer any type of curiosity you have about the sexual imprint, man, because the sexual imprint is very deep, man. It's extremely deep. And, you know, it's a lot. Listen, a lot of the red pill, all that BS talk, man, a lot of the origins stimulate from, I said stimulate. A lot of the origins come from the imprint, man. It does. You know, it comes from the imprint. You have to be aware of that, man. It comes from the imprint. So I hope I did break everything down for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, man, make sure you let me know in the comment section. Also, leave a like. Make sure you follow Instagrams and everything like that. And I'm out, y'all. Peace.